Hey guys, standing in tow with the juniors. You're really curious about what's going on these days, right? Hi there. As you can see, they're getting big. We got these guys back in April, so they should start laying here very soon. Hopefully within the next month or so. Hi, Frenchie. You're getting photobombed. They've been enjoying this little yard that we've given them. Kind of made it their home. So, for anybody keeping score, we have Cuckoo, who's a Cuckoo Marin. I'll get yelled at because people are going to say it's Maron. And then we have this big guy up here, and what looks like his twin, but I believe they are completely unrelated. This guy is a Copper Marin rooster, while this guy over here is a Welsummer rooster. And then we have a Midnight Marin, along with a couple of Welsummers. There's another Midnight Marin back there, and another Welsummer. He's checking things out. He's the boss of the flock. Then in the background you can see another Welsummer, and on the right of the other rooster we have a French Wheaton. Oh, there's a pair of Welsummers. And then I got one more Welsummer all the way over here. They just got let out, so they're checking everything out, looking for breakfast. Just figured I'd give you a little bit of a morning view with the chickens. Some updates on the pigs and muskies. They're integrating quite well. The muskie boys basically decided the pig feed is more appropriate for them than the all flock. You can see I gave them a little bit in the morning to pick at, and they're like, hey, the pigs love it too because they get an extra snack. Fight about the little bit that's there. Girls. And the ducks are like, we don't need it that bad. So one of the big projects that you know I've been working on has been the fence split down the main pasture to round up Maya and Herbie in their own pasture and have her run down the middle. As you can see, it's not done. Best laid plans. This long weekend kind of got washed out, so we've really only been doing small projects here and there. And setting the posts when it's wet is kind of futile, and it's nice because I'll be able to drill out the last holes, presuming I can find them and they didn't grow over. But you can see Maya and Herbie in the background there. They've been doing well. You can actually see Herbie and his nice yellow coat. After the shower he had yesterday, we had some major storms roll through here, a lot of rain. I'd show off the goats, but they are, how should we say, they think they would melt in the rain. But this weekend is pretty much all about just the little things, I guess, and taking a day off. Did get a new chainsaw and took it out back to work on clearing the path behind the pond, and I'm probably going to do a review on it because I did get an electric chainsaw, a battery operated one. I was going to get something heavier duty, but it just wasn't in the budget for us, and I've been eyeing up the reviews on the battery chainsaws just to have something a little bit more portable and something a little bit more a little bit easier for Christina to use. She's not a fan of the gas powered equipment because of how difficult some of it is to start. Flip over to the ponies because they're more attractive than I am, especially in the morning. But I did get a Ryobi 40-volt chainsaw, and I am pleasantly surprised with it. It had no problems going through some of the thick hardwood that we have. What's up, Polly? You're a hot mess. And Peanut, you want your minute of fame too? Hey, buddy. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. You know this. Hey, buddy. So, yeah, I have a couple topics to cover in the near future. But hopefully we'll get a couple of dry, not so swelteringly hot days to be able to do some more of the work we need to get done out here, and get a couple decent videos of things. Yeah, I don't have a lot to discuss today, other than just kind of status quo. I was planning on dispatching our old flock of chickens this weekend, and that didn't happen thanks to the rain and just unpreparedness. And, you know, there's just a lot going on, and just kind of stay raw and do our thing, and you know, whoop, and just keep working out here. Just another side topic is this will be Indy's last week here on the farm. Sorry, last week. He is going to going to a new home where he's going to have his own herd to take care of. We're going to miss him. He's a riot out there. But we will be starting our fall breeding, or rather our spring breeding, here in the next month or so. Let's see, September, October. We'll be putting all of our does in with Elvis and letting him do his thing, and hopefully in the spring we will have a whole bunch of kids hitting the ground. A couple other things that we still have to do. We still have to acquire a boar for Gertie and Peppa. They're just about getting to the age where we need to start thinking about breeding them. That means we will be breeding piglets for both for sale and for meat. Sometimes that's a little bit of an unsavory topic, but it happens. So if you're interested in coonies, that's something we'll be doing. And hopefully next year, I don't quite know the status. We don't expect, here, this. She's watching me because I come in here and sometimes I come out with treats. I don't expect a calf on the ground next year, but it could happen. There's been a little bit of action, but Herbie's a little on the small side, so I'm not sure exactly how well he will do breeding with Maya. So we'll see about that. But other than that, again, it's just small little things going here and there, and just awaiting funds and availability of materials and things. A lot of plans to work through, but right now the primary thing is getting this fence done and getting that path cleared out back and taking care of animals. And I'll just flip over to this little guy right here. You're such a nut. You're such a nut. He says, I want to be on camera. I ham it up. So last topic I'm going to talk about with my awesome cell phone camera work is trunk or treat. And we put out a message on the Facebook page. I know I mentioned it in our last video, but with COVID cases on the rise, we don't want to be part of the problem here. So we already went ahead and preemptively canceled our presumptive trunk or treat for this year. It would have been nice because it would have been right up and down this main run along the pasture, presuming I got the fence done. And but yeah, it's more important for us to keep everybody safe on the farm and make sure that y'all are doing your part to keep everybody safe. Go get your vaccines if you have it. And if you're scared to, go get them anyways. Really, we need to get rid of this thing so life can get back to normal. Other than that, as always, if you want a private tour, we will do that. We will mask up, we'll be socially distant, and you can come see all the animals and the farm for what we got going on here. Other than that, I think I've said other than that way too many times. That's about it. We got some peppers in the garden. We got lots of loofahs coming up. Hopefully soon we'll be able to see some of what's going on with all of that stuff. I'm by no means a gardener. My garden's so overgrown it's ridiculous, but we're trying. Hopefully in the upcoming future I'll do a video on that and we'll talk about some of the lessons learned on the gardening side of things. I think we have a better way to do it. We just got to get ourselves situated and get, again, more fences, more structures built to take care of all that stuff. But yeah, it's a blast. It's an exhausting blast, but it's a blast. So as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting up our Facebook page. Ask all the questions you want. We'll do our best to answer. Feel free to leave comments, so on and so forth. Not going to push it, but it's what we do. Thanks.